What is up, guys? We are back with some Cardinals franchise playing the Steelers this week, and I think I'll roll the bye week into this episode as well. We are had another tough. I feel like if I were a Cardinals fan this year, I would just be unbelievably sad. We've had so many close losses. Like if you look at our team schedule here, we had a win in week 1, so that was a good start. Giants game was never really that close. The Cowboys game, we could have won. Cardinals, Niners, we could have won that too. Bengals was just sad. The Rams game, we definitely could have won. Seahawks game, we could have won. Browns, we kind of folded in that one. We did beat the Texans, and we definitely could have won last week. But I feel like we've had at least 3 or 4 games decided by, like, last play of the game decides the winner. And I think we could take a look at some stats too. It'd be interesting. I don't really want to look at the quarterback stats. That's kind of gross. I don't want to look at those. James Conner, 700 yards on the year, 4 yards per carry. He's all right. He's a starting running back. Marquise Brown, 700 yards with 6 touchdowns, and Ron Emore 600 yards, 666 to be exact, and 4 touchdowns. So they've been a great 1-2 punch with almost exactly the same amount of receptions in yards. Very similar looking there. Zach Pascal, wide receiver 3. Trey McBride, also doing well for us. And we traded away Zach Ertz, but he would have some stats on there too. Leading tackler is Kaiser White, with Zaven Collins behind him. Leading tackles for loss, Zaven Collins. That's why I was saying the 8 tackles for loss in one game by Aaron Donald is insane, because we had like our 3rd best tacklers with tackles for loss have 8 on the year, which is 1 per game. So crazy. Buda Baker's been great. He's missed a game or 2 here and there, so his stats would probably be slightly better. Zaven Collins doing great though. Kaiser White actually moves above Collins. It's kind of our starting D-line is just so weak that we have 2 linebackers at number 1 and 2 for sacks on our team. Ojolari's up there too, but like this is not good. Hicks, Zaven Collins, Jalen Thompson, and Oruwariye, each with 3. Nobody else with any, but great jobs by them. And Buda Baker leading in deflections with Oruwariye and Wilson behind him. Buda Baker also had a forced fumble. He had one last game. And obviously Keitrell Clark with 3 kick return touchdowns. I think he could be a Pro Bowl lock at this point, having honestly one of the best kick return seasons. Training is complete. I set more of our like bonuses, the weekly game plans, to the short passing game, because I think that's what's been working for us, so we're gonna keep doing that. 2 of our focus players have upgrades. Marquise Brown will improve to an 87 overall. You love to see that. He actually got 1 speed too, 98 speed now for Marquise Brown. He's got to be one of the fastest in the league, and not too shabby. Julius Brent with an upgrade as well. I think I'm going to upgrade slot for him so that we can get maybe a little bit of man and zone. 3 man coverage there, don't mind that. I just think usually I like doing mixed coverages, and 71 isn't good, but he was like in the 60s, and that is unacceptable. So might do a couple more slot upgrades like that. And we are halfway to knowing his dev trait. If I were to guess, it's probably star, because he was a 2nd round pick, but we'll see. So our Austin McConnell scouting grades came back. Again, remember, he's an edge rusher here with great to elite for everything except for agility. And he has A finesse moves, and A to B block shedding, so that's a great start, and B to C power moves, so he could be a stud too. I think I'm gonna slide him right up next to those other edge rushers, because I think he's definitely in that category. Also getting quite a few guys at 95% completion, so we'll probably know exactly how good they are, which will be great. Mostly cornerbacks, so we might be able to get some good corners. I feel like the cornerback room is still pretty good. I mean, I decided to trade for Brents before or after I chose the scouts, so not 100% glad that that's what we're scouting, but I mean, if we can get a good corner like that one that we found that's top 5, that's always a great thing to know. We do 100% know Will Cartwright is day 3. Now this guy is like not one of the better corners I saw, especially at marginal to decent speed. There's like no shot I'm drafting this guy. B zone coverage is good, but D man, like he's not good. He might be a decent safety, I guess, if you want to switch him, but he's definitely not fast enough to be a NFL corner with those ratings. No new additions to the injury report, which is good, and we will travel to Pittsburgh to take on, let's see, before the game I do want to check to how our pick is doing with the Texans. Ooh, moved up to pick 9. This might be on a week-by-week basis, because I think they were at the 9 slot last week. But let's see where the Texans are at right now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So they moved up to the 12th pick. Or I guess down, but still hovering around that top 10 area, which is great. And now we should be ready to get into the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's a nice 1 p.m. game here in Pittsburgh. It's probably pretty chilly because by now it would be what, like November? And I don't know why Tariq Cohen is back there. I think it reordered the depth chart, but Tariq is definitely not going to be our starting return man with the heir to the throne of kick returner that is Keitrell Clark. Josh Dobbs' touchdown interception ratio is still atrocious, but I mean, it's better than it was, so. We do have to remember TJ Watt is going to be a game wrecker, so we're going to watch out for him, but it's a decent route there for only 3 yards, I guess, for Drake, but could have had a shot there. Still have our mystery injured players out. Hopefully, whenever I play, I just never put players on IR because I don't want to deal with the headache that is Madden not knowing how anything works, but James Conner gets 4 on 2nd down. I like this play. Rondale got a touchdown on this the other week. It's kind of a goal line play. We'll have Brown and Pascal on slants and Rondale on the zig there. We're just going to go right to Rondale. There we go. I think that was Minka who's kind of threatening, but Rondale gets the play done. Keep running some quick game plays. And tight end wide open there, McBride. There is a flag. My gut says it's holding on us, but yeah. Well, that's unfortunate. We get pushed back, and it will bring up 1st and 20. Gonna try to get some more intermediate routes. I already have a bad feeling about this because it's a route longer than like 5 yards. Rondale, though. Nice play by Rondale. It's a dig. We just slotted right in the soft spot of the zone there. Might just go right back to him. Rondale and Marquise are both just so fast. And it helps if you don't cover him at all to cut back. And Rondale down. but not after a big gain. Let's try keep pushing here. Make Marquise's out a little bit more there. And that's not a good throw. Didn't really have him beat, but it was Joey Porter Jr., the rookie. Let's see. Let's get at least some running going too. Don't want to be a pass-only offense. Drake with a decent gain there on first. 5 yards. 3rd down and 5. And Drake is open again. Kind of got ankle snatched there. But Drake picks up the first. Let's see if McBride can maybe get loose. If not, probably looking for Brown. And, yep, Brown kind of thrown towards the middle of the field, but Brown catches it. Let's see. Can run an RPO. I'd rather do it with Rondale than Zach Pascal. No offense to Zach, but there we go. And Rondale is in the end zone. That was a great drive to great drive to get it started. And let's adjust for the wind. But we will go up 7-0. Rondale Moore, really the player of the drive there. Seemed like he moved everything for us. Kenny Pickett will come out onto the field. Maybe get a feel of how his year has been. 22-16. It's almost like a Jameis Winston level of volatility. Like just good enough to not get benched. Let's see if the defense can stop him here. Defense had an excellent first half last game. Honestly, a first 3 quarters, but kind of slowed down. And nice play by Pickett there. Getting into Freiermuth. And Steelers will get a first down. Going to Freiermuth again. Breaks a tackle or 2. Brought down after 5. Let's send a linebacker here. It's going to be Kaiser coming off the edge. And Daquan Jones unblocked to the quarterback. And Pickett is down after the sack. I'm going to be gutsy here and send a cover 0 blitz here. And Pickett tackled. Screenplay could have worked out for them, but did not get the ball to the running back, and Steelers will have to punt. So a very strong start from the offense. See if we can keep building on that. Good run by Connor there. I don't know, last week he was just completely ineffective, but it was really a one-time thing, I think, because he's been solid for us this year. And pressure. Dobbs escapes somehow, and they're just going to get down. It's a very awkward play, but we'll take a gain. First down and 10. Looking for McBride, and saw the pressure coming in, tried to get it out, but not quick enough. Let's try to get some back here. Don't want to have to deal with a 3rd and 10, really. Connor gets to the edge. James Conner with a big run there. Rondale gets injured on the play. I'll have to evaluate him and see where he's at. Really be hard to run this offense without him, as we've shown this year. Connor with a decent run. Keep showing these like read options with Josh Dobbs, and I know Dobbs is kind of like that in real life, but I don't know how good he is in Madden at running the ball. Connor with another good run. Big contrast to last week. And Rondale Moore dislocates his hip. Not be able to return. That changed the depth chart a little bit for receivers then. I moved KJ Hamler to wide receiver 2, so he's basically just going to replace Rondale and all of his routes. And we'll keep Pascal at 3, because I like Hamler's the same kind of receiver, so... Oh, bad drop there. McBride would have had a first and more if he held on there. But I like being able to not have to like game plan different, because Hamler's a very similar receiver as Rondale, just not quite as good. Connor gets 5. Let's see if we can pick up this first. Let's do slants here. Looking for Brown mostly. I think I'm going to block Drake here to get some more time to throw. And Brown should be open. There we go. Good play there. Passing offense is here today. It's a great start. Should be able to get someone open on this play. Not really, but Dobbs with room to run will go down. Don't want to take any unnecessary chances with the ball. And I think we'll just take it to the quarter. End of the first quarter. I like how we're managing this game, staying in good control with the ball, moving the ball. Could get 2 touchdowns on our first 2 drives, so that would be huge. Let's just try, see if Brown could beat his guy maybe. And he will. Dropped the ball though. That's brutal. I hit the window there, but didn't quite get it. I think we're just going to run up the middle with James Conner, though. I don't want to get too fancy or anything. Let's see. I like this 0-1 trap play. Has been working really well for us. And Conner picks up the first. Brings it down to the 2-yard line now. Let's see, we do have a weekly goal of getting 2 touchdowns in the air. I'm eyeing that Marquise Brown TJ Watt matchup because TJ is not a coverage linebacker, and Brown had it, but I think just mistimed the throw in terms of not at the right time in the break. Really just want to get in the end zone here. I think we should have Drake. Come on, stretch. Drake down at the 1. Let's see if we can do any have any like jet sweeps or anything. Kind of want to try one of those. Pitch wide receiver reverse. Let's try that. I haven't tried this play before. No idea how this is going to do. But Marquise Brown is a fast man, so. Oh, Brown breaks 1 tackle. It is in the end zone. Nice play there. It's TJ, actually, that he broke the tackle of. And I don't hate that play. Obviously, we got kind of lucky on that one. But if there's not someone off the edge, I think that play could work pretty well. 14-0. I guess that was still a run play, but that's fine. Steelers coming back out on the field. We stopped them. It wasn't quite a 3-and-out because they got a first down on the first play. Then a 3-and-out after that last time. Najee gets a few yards on this play. Let's see. Yeah, they're definitely going to run it here. See if we can stop it. Wide receiver in motion. And fake the handoff to the receiver. Hand it off to Najee, who gets no gain. 3rd down and 6. Come on, defense. Let's do cover 3 hard flat. Want to just come down a little bit harder on those short routes so we don't give up the first. And they're going deep, testing Julius Brents. And Brents was there. Didn't quite get his hand on the ball, I don't think, but definitely didn't get burned. Punt team coming up. James Conner having himself a decent season. Probably get 1,000 yards on the year when it's all said and done. It's really a bummer that Rondale is out, but Hamler will be a decent enough player while he is. Nice play by Pascal. I like using him for those kind of plays. Pascal's kind of our big body receiver. Kind of just one-on-one, throw the ball in his direction. He can come down with it most of the time. Conner bottled up. I think they sent a linebacker or two on a blitz. And would really like to pick up a first here. Let's read Swaim, McBride. Hopefully one of them gets some separation. I think Swaim is it. There we go. Not been able to stop our offense so far. Let's try this play. Come back for KJ Hamler, maybe. Could be open and missed the throw. He had his man beat Porter Jr. Let's go back to Conner. There we go. Room to run for James Conner. First down there. Maybe we could get lucky here. One deep safety. And that looks good. Marquise Brown on the dig. Pass is delivered. And Brown will get a big pickup on that play. 3 for 37 for Brown. I think he might have a big play on this one too. Not quite. Just throw it away. Safety did a great job there bracketing his deep corner. Don't want to go away from James Conner when he's having such a promising start. And nice run there. Already at 60 yards. Very nice. I think we're going to look for Marquise again here. Or McBride if he squirts open there. I think Marquise is the man. There we go. Marquise gets it down to the 5. 4 for 46 on the day for him. And let's see if we can just open something up. Get him in the end zone. McBride looks like he has a shot. And broken up there. Good job playing the ball by the D-back. Just want to alternate some run-pass plays too. Conner gets a couple. And 3rd and goal will come up. Let's see, I love this play, I think. The X pivot. It's a great red zone play. I'm going to look for Hamler, and Dobbs just couldn't get the ball off. I think we might have had a chance there. But that will bring up field goal units. Nonetheless, 17-0 lead. I will take that any day of the week. And we will see what the Steelers can do with their next drive. So the Steelers have 2:30 left in the half. All 3 timeouts for both teams. Right up the middle there. It's James Washington. No, James Washington has been on the team in forever. I think it's Allen Robinson. Another strange new face in a new, or I guess old face in a new place. Cameron Thomas, I think, got an extra pass rush point after the upgrades he had. Freiermuth gets the first and actually gets out of bounds before the 2-minute warning as well. Actually, he doesn't. See, that's what I've been talking about with the running clock. Sometimes you just can't tell. Steelers looking to put some points on the board. Najee Harris with the screen and brought down by Kaiser White. 2nd down and 4 coming up. Steelers are running no huddle. And wide open George Pickens there. Pickett to Pickens connection. They were going to get it going at some point in this game. Pickett has time to throw, and nice little corner there. But the refs are going to take a second look at it. It looked clean to me, but let's see. Yeah, that looks like a catch. Yep, 1-2, got the toe drag. Allen Robinson's a professional. He knows how to keep 2 feet in bounds. Steelers are now at the 30. And another pass to the right. It's wide open. Allen Robinson. He has switch up some coverages here. Can't have these flat routes work every single time like they have been. Daquan Jones trying to run. Najee Harris breaks a tackle on the screen and gets out of bounds. Really would have liked if we could have stopped him there. And we're going to bring some blitzers. Kenny Pickett hit as he throws. Najee Harris gets it though. Brought down by Chris Barnes in the man coverage there. And let's do cover 2 man. Steelers trying to run the clock out. I think they want it to be the last drive of the half. Nice sack there, Cameron Thomas. And actually, I'm going to switch to cover 3. Pickett, time to throw, rolling out left, just throws the ball away. And Steelers will kick a field goal. Should be an easy one here. Just a 34-yarder. Field goal is up and good. We'll have 13 seconds left. Don't really think we're going to make anything out of it. Probably just going to run the clock out. All right, so we have one. Mike Tomlin looked a little scary there. One half of football is done. We've been in steady control of this game so far. Hopefully we can continue that. Steelers will come to the line now. Play action. David Collins. He's just being himself. Another sack. Collins is unstoppable this year. He's been really our best player on defense, if I'm honest, even though we have Budda Baker. And Collins there again to disrupt the pass. Bringing up 3rd and 18. Just going to go cover 2 here. Don't let anything behind you. We'll be good. Throwing deep. And Marco Wilson gets in there to a little bit break it up. But Pickens, I think, had a chance to catch that. Thankfully, he doesn't come down with it. And that's a 3-and-out coming out of the half. So, great start from the D. 1st down and 10, starting from the 45. Hit Marquise Brown. Gets a gain of 6. Brown, I think he really is good enough to be a wide receiver 1. He's an 87 overall. We have him locked in for the next 4 years, 5 years maybe. Nice play on the ball there that time. Like 29, I don't know who that is, but got in there to disrupt the pass. Just gonna go our bread and butter in this offense, crossing routes. And Brown is open again. Picks up the first for us. Thank you, Mr. Brown. 6 for 57. Decent game. And Connor bulldozes his way for a couple yards on 1st. see if we can get something here. Maybe deeper down the field. If not, we'll just dump it off to McBride. Should have Pascal, I think. There we go. Saw TJ Watt drop back in coverage, and I was like, we should throw at him. I mean, as far as edge rushers go, he's better than most at coverage, but he's still, that's not his thing. We might have had Brown, but don't want to throw any overly risky passes. Let's try this play. Wide drag wheel. If they leave McBride on the play action, he could get wide open. They do not. Brown is getting there, though. There is a flag. Not sure what that's going to be. Say DPI. Wow. Interesting call on Pat P. We'll take it, though. Not complaining. So that gives us a first down. And Connor brings it up to the 10-yard line. Let's try RPO here between Hamler and McBride. And if we keep it, it'll just go to Kenyon Drake. Let's just hand it off. Drake got a couple yards on second down. 3rd and 4 coming up. Yeah, let's just try to get the ball to Marquise Brown in space again. It's a winning formula so far. And looks like it continues to be. Gets the first. Alex Highsmith, the edge rusher playing opposite TJ, got injured on the play. I do want to get our weekly goal of 2 passing touchdowns. And just get the ball out quick. Not quite. The ball might have gotten out a little bit too quick on that play. Just get it to Kenyon. There we go. Kenyon Drake gets lost by the defense. And just out of the flat, picks up a touchdown through the air. A commanding game. This is the best we've looked all year. 24-3 now against the Steelers. I didn't really check what the Steelers' record is, but I think they're a winning team, so... I mean, anytime you're up 24-3, I will be impressed, so... I think the biggest change between this team earlier in the season and the past, like, 3 games is that we've not thrown picks the way that we have, and winning the turnover battle does a lot to help you win games. Deshaun Hand injured on the play, though. That's not good. First down for the Steelers. In play action, Zaven Collins is just... he's unstoppable. Another sack for Zaven. And, I mean, is Zaven Collins going to get an X Factor sometime this year? Because he's sure been playing like it. Cameron Thomas brings down Najee. Nice play there. Just a strain for Deshaun Hand. So he should be in later in this game. Kevin Givens comes in for him at the D tackle spot. 3rd and 18 coming up. It's dumped off to Najee for a screen. And tackled there, Kaiser White. Another punt forced by this Cardinal defense. Defense has come into its own too in the past few games. I've been impressed. I think we are going to try to run the ball with Connor some more. Good run game always helps you win games, especially when you're ahead. Gain of 4 on that play. And I mean, some of these super short routes are basically run plays too. Let's give it to Connor again. Makes one guy miss. Bounces forward. Brings up a 3rd and 2. Let's convert here. Don't want to go 3 and out. Give him too much momentum. I feel like we haven't thrown the ball to Hamler at all, but I mean, when you have Marquise, I like him. Pascal, nice play. Linebacker tried to jump on the ball, but Zach Pascal uses the big frame to come down with that ball. That's the thing that Marquise can't do, Rondale can't do. So it's nice to have a bigger guy like Pascal. And McBride just got, or that might have been Swain, just got thrown off his route. Just kind of laser focused on it, but he did have an opening there for sure. This is unfortunate that it was offline. And there's tight end open. Swain just dropped it that time. It was a bad drop there. 3rd and 10 coming up. It's going to go verticals on the right side. And tight end is open. McBride can't quite come down with it. Didn't feel super confident about that, but offense has been moving the ball well so far, so it doesn't hurt us too bad. We'll have to call upon the defense again. And they have been just playing lights out today. Hopefully we can continue that play. Pickett under pressure, and nice play there. Recovery from Brent to blow up the pass play. See, those are the kind of plays you like to see from Julius Brents. Putting him on an island and he can still make those plays. And Givens beats his man and comes in for the sack, filling in for Deshaun Hand, and does not waste time showing why he should be playing. Another 3rd and super long coming up for Pittsburgh. Pickett rolling right, throwing. I think that's Robinson with the catch, but nowhere near enough yardage on 3rd and 18. Another punt forced. Our pass rush has really been doing great. I think Steelers O-line might just be terrible because we are getting through much better than some other games this year. Dobbs and the Cardinals O will take back over. And nice cut. Jump cut from James Conner. I think we're just going to take that to the 4th quarter now. 4th quarter down, 24-3 is the score. Yeah, Steelers offense has just been super limited. 69 total yards from the Steelers O. That's what you like to see. And I honestly might just start. I don't like chewing clock really sometimes because it's kind of scummy, but might just run the ball a lot. Do need to pick up a first here though. Let's try to just get it to Brown again, or McBride. I like Trey McBride. See, part of the reason why I was totally fine with trading Zach Ertz is because McBride, as he's shown, is definitely able to play some good tight end for us. And oh, that's picked. Just a heads-up play. It was Keanu Neal with the pick. That's not what we were looking for. Don't really think that was a terrible play from us, but I mean, any turnover's a turnover. Steelers will be moving into Cardinal territory. Kind of leaving the defense out to dry, but hopefully they can continue their excellence they've been doing all through this game. Pickett rolling out and incomplete, looking for Najee. 2nd down and 10 coming up. And hits Najee Harris this time, who's injured on the play after the hit by Chris Barnes. And Steelers will come in with a 3 tight end set, actually. Looking for a run play. It's a pass, actually. We brought some heat and completed to Freiermuth. And Steelers will have first and goal from the 9. Let's get a stop here. Do some more man coverage. Hopefully we can get some pressure on Pickett. Pickett looking in the end zone. Oruwariye. And just going to go down. Oruwariye with a play. Guarding Pickens. See, Oruwariye, I know he's not anything crazy, but he has been just balling out for us at times. Like, I think that's his 4th pick on the season so far. Like, that's great production from some guy we just signed off the street. And I think he definitely deserves to at least be competitive for a spot on our team. Connor up the middle again. And it's 3rd down and 1 now. Hopefully we can convert this. Keep the clock going. Connor, I think he got stopped before. Yep. They'll say he's down. 4th down and 1. Pickett and the Steelers come back out. Defense has just been dominating this game after giving up the most yards of any drive last drive, but then the pick sealing it up. Kaiser White tackles Freiermuth on first. Almost got 10 yards on that play. Let's run some man coverage here. 2nd down and inches. The screen pass to Najee. Zaven Collins is there to put a stop to it. After a gain of only 3 or 4. Yeah, allowing 3 points is an excellent showing for this defense. Cannot praise them enough. And big hit. Buda Baker in man coverage on the tight end. 4 minutes left in the game. Steelers will have to make some crazy plays here to stay in it. Pickett looking right. Wide open receiver. Allen Robinson picks up the first. Not ideal. Let's bring Baker closer so we can play man better. 1st down and 10. And gets separation there off Marco Wilson. And let's switch to cover 3. Dump off to Najee. Brought down by Buda Baker. Steelers are running no huddle. Just going to switch to cover 2. And Pickett with time. Pickett running up the middle will slide. Not the fake slide this time. And throwing up the middle, completed, but down at the 1. And I just want to send some heat here. Don't want to give Pickett time to throw. And Jalen Thompson this time with a pick in the end zone. Just fantastic job by the defense. And we're going to go into chew the clock mode here. Cardinals defense refuses to let a touchdown be put up on the board. James Conner with room to run. That puts him over 100 yards on the day. And we'll take it to the 2-minute warning. Should be able to just run the clock out here. And take a win in dominating fashion, hopefully. As long as we hold on here. But this game has been very promising. Defense just gelling, I think. And, I mean, maybe it's like we matched up well against the Steelers. But I really like our linebackers and DBs really came to play today. 2 picks in the red zone. Those red zone plays are really where a lot of games can be won and lost, so just beyond impressed by this defense. Connor is stopped in third, but we'll see if they end up taking timeouts. I think we'll just be able to take it to the end of the game here. And triple zeros. Cardinals will win 24-3. 21-point win. Just a resounding victory. Gotta love it from the Cards. Ojulari had a good game. Zaven Collins just had another crazy game. I think he had 2 sacks. Just great from the defense all around, really. And the one unfortunate thing about the game was Rondale Moore's injury, and he has a dislocated hip out 4 weeks. Thankfully, our bye week is up next, so we'll only have to deal with 3 of those games out, but still hurts to have to be without Rondale. And hopefully KJ can fill in well. But, I mean, Rondale's really just been killing it for us, so in the league standings, one of the downsides of winning, I guess, is we moved up to, or I guess we moved back down to the 5th pick. So we, instead of 2, are at 5 now. And the Texans improved as well to 6-6, so their pick is getting worse. Hopefully we can, they can start losing some more games. I might consider trading up, but I think it just makes sense to just pick where we are, just stick and pick for the bye week. Being in last place heading into the bye week could be crucial. I don't think we're going to right the ship ever, I'm gonna be honest. Plus XP minus stamina. Yeah, we're gonna plus XP minus stamina. Usually I don't like this one, because usually you do pretty badly in the next game. But I really want us to have as much XP as possible. So 500 XP for all players, and lower stamina, but I mean, we should be alright. After a practice, a lot of big upgrades here. Zaven Collins gets yet another one. I think I'm just gonna go more run stopper for him. Good stuff. He also gets another ability slot. And I think he gets some abilities that actually are good now, instead of this one. Pass rushers have their pass rush points restored. That doesn't really matter at all for him. Reach elite. I like that. Unfakeable. Ooh, inside stuff might be good. Let's do reach elite and unfakeable for Zaven Collins, so that he can get in there and not get faked out at all. DJ Humphreys with an upgrade. I'm gonna do pass protector. 1 each to pass block power and finesse. Trey McBride gets 1 as well. I was like vertical threat for tight ends, because I just like the bigger, faster guys. So he actually got 1 speed as well. 88 speed at tight end that's pretty quick. Marco Wilson gets another upgrade. He's been a little quieter with Julius Brents, but I mean, I'm glad that we're improving at the position. Zach Pascal. I just like the playmaker upgrades for pretty much everyone. Like, see, he got 3 catching and 2 catching traffic. Like, that's a great upgrade. And then some backup linebackers. I do like field general for the most part, because it gets some zone coverage as well. Yep, there we go. Yeah, Neiman's a decent backup for us. Tate Crowder. I don't think I'm keeping any of these guys, but... Alright, I think I might have Neiman on the... I think we re-signed him, actually. And then... depth lineman. John Gaines. That's some good upgrades there. I already did Zaven Collins' ability. And I think also in the wake of getting an injury, we're going to sign Will Fuller. He's not going to play for us at all, ideally. but he's just there in case KJ Hamler goes down. Wanted to get a somewhat similar in skill set player to Hamler and Rondale. And we're just gonna put him right in behind Pascal, just in case. I don't think we're gonna use him at all, but I don't want Hamler to get injured and then we just have complete chaos as nobody is available to play receiver. Like, that would not be what I want to have happen. And we can go ahead and move to the next week, because this week is our bye week. And we have the Niners coming up. I mean, last time we played them, it was pretty competitive, but it's gonna be tough, not gonna lie. And after this week's games, we actually moved up one spot in the draft. 4th overall. We have 3 2-win teams, and then 3 3-win teams. Wow, the Eagles are all the way down here, 5 and 8. It's kind of crazy. Unfortunately, our Texans pick is not looking too valuable because they're now 7 and 6. They are in a terrible division, so it might end up being a mid-round pick. I'd like them to miss the playoffs at least, but I mean, you can only do so much with picks, right? A lot of it's just luck. And we have 4 games left on the season. Let me see what our schedule coming up is. Yeah, I feel like since the Texans game, we've been playing so much better. The Rams game, I mean, we had it, but Steelers game we looked great in. And then we have Niners. That's going to be a tough one. Bears is going to be a winnable game. Eagles is going to be a tough one, I think. And Seahawks is going to be a winnable game too. But we'll have to see how it goes. So 2 tough games, 1 like medium game with the Seahawks, and I think the Bears, we should have a good chance at beating them. They're not too great. Was just checking the prospects to see if anything new changed, and nothing significant. I think we'll do some more check-ins when we have I think we have at least 1 more round of focus players, but definitely once we get to free agency and stuff, I'll do some more analysis of those possible draft picks. But thanks for watching, and a decisive win against the Steelers, and the bye week are down, and we are into the last 4 weeks of the season. San Francisco coming up next. Don't know how much we can expect from them, but it'll be a game for sure. It's a division game, so you never know what's going to happen. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. See ya!